Guillermo Galvin. And this is 24 DCCR 2321. Mr. Galvin is charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more. And what is the announcement?
Judge, this is going to be refiled as a misdemeanor, and we have a couple of weeks to get that refile done and the plea set in the misdemeanor court.
This is a huge moment right here. The judge lays out the reality: 2 to 10 years in prison if she loses at trial. And notice how calm and procedural this sounds. No drama, no emotion, but the stakes could not be higher. A deferred probation offer sounds generous, but rejecting it is a gamble. Would you take 10 years probation or roll the dice at trial? Drop your thoughts below.
And once that's done, I'll send the paperwork to Ms. Malfino, and she'll submit a dismissal.
All right, so what I'll do a normal reset. That gives y'all hopefully plenty of time to get that taken care of. If everything works out, you don't have to come back to this court. If for some reason it doesn't happen before the next court date, then we'll just need to come back here and get an update.
Judge, he's provided over the pendency of this case quite a bit of documentation with respect to his attending rehab, having a handheld that he uses 3 times a day, I believe, kind of around his work schedule. I think Johnny's or whomever in error sent another of Mr. Crenshaw's clients with the last name similar to me to confirm all of the negatives on that. So if I could just get that.
This warning from the judge is critical, and a lot of people miss it. Once this plea deal is rejected, it's gone forever. If she changes her mind later, she won't get this offer back. That's the courtroom equivalent of a one-way door closing. This is where strategy, risk tolerance, and confidence in your defense all collide.
That documentation corrected, we'll take care of it and have a date certain.
Okay.
And I did send the correct documentation to her this morning.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. All right. Well, we may see you back in 30 days, but hopefully not.
But
Okay.
just to be on the safe side, can we still admonish him that with respect to having that handheld, continuing it until the plea?
Yeah, you're still under all the same bond conditions, so make sure you continue to do everything you're supposed to, and then once you take care of that case, you'll have certain conditions of any probation. You'll be required to follow those too.
And at that point, we'll determine whether an interlock or continuing with that handheld
Sure.
will be best.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. You're Desiree Kirks.
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Kirks, in cause number 24, DCCR 0518, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of deadly conduct discharging a firearm from February 9th of 2024. And what that means is if you go to trial and you're found guilty, the range of punishment would be between 2 years and up to 10 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I have here on the tablet a plea bargain.
Here's where things quietly get serious. Out-of-state defendant, prior felonies, and the word GPS enters the conversation. Judges think in terms of risk, flight risk, safety risk, compliance risk. The court isn't accusing him of anything new, but they're clearly keeping a close eye. Do you think GPS monitoring is fair here or overkill?
Rejection that has your signature on it with Mr. Kimmler's that shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty for a 10-year deferred probation, a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow any and all rules of probation. Do you understand what the offer is?
Yes, ma'am.
You have every right to reject that offer and have your case set for trial. I want to make sure you understand what the possible consequences are if you're found guilty and what your possibilities are or options are if you go to trial. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and Mr. Nichols, is there any reason to believe that that offer would change or any information you don't have?
I don't see anything at this point, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Kirks, I want to make sure you understand that after today, I will not accept this plea agreement. So if you change your mind later, you could enter a plea of guilty, but it would be to something different or just open to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so we will get it set on the trial docket. Mr. Kimmler will begin preparation for trial.
Okay.
All right, you're free to go. Good morning. Are you Ryan Hodge? And Mr. Hodge is charged in cause number 24, DCCR 1167, with evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. And Mr. Kimmler, what is the announcement?
Your Honor, the state has suggested that perhaps I sit down with Mr. Hodge. He's from out of state. He lives in Oklahoma, and look at the video from this, so he can be perhaps better aware of the circumstances of the case.
I would think
This
that would be
time
important.
He's not prepared to enter a plea.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reset the case just one time. Mr. Hodge, while you're in town, get with Mr. Kimmler. Y'all figure it out. I want you to take a look at that video between now and the next court date so we can get an announcement at the next court date. Okay.
Judge, he had, I'm sorry to interrupt, he had been on quite a few jail dockets, and now that he's out on bond, he has Mr. Kimmler. I did suggest that them watching the video together before the next announcement would be very beneficial. I do have a concern with his out-of-state residency, not necessarily that he remained here, but he has some felony priors in Oklahoma, Judge, and I don't know if the court might think it advisable to have him put on a GPS so that we know where.
I'm sorry.
You're already on a
Okay.
GPS?
For-
Okay.
For my bonding.
Okay, okay. Make sure you follow all of the conditions of your bond, whether it's court conditions or conditions with your bonding company, okay? And again, make sure you get with Mr. Kimmler. I want y'all to watch that video before that next court date,
Yes, sir.
okay? All right, you're free to go. Morning.
Morning, how are you, Judge?
Good. Good morning, you're Shay Morgan, and what is the announcement?
Judge, I'm asking for a little more time to review the discovery. We've just recently downloaded it. I say recently, but somewhat recently.
Okay,
but
looks like you were just hired at the end of July.
Yes.
All right, any issues?
No.
All right, I'll just do a normal reset. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Gertz so that once he gets all of that, you guys can visit and see if we can get an announcement, okay? All right, you're free to go.